And we are here with the lovely Lilian Mortis. Hello, Mortis, Mortis.
Yes.
Or Lilian Sin, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Have a couple different names, that's amazing.
Right? Gotta have multiple, right?
Naturally. And I am also on set with you right now when we are doing Killer Waves 2.
Yes.
Exciting.
This
So,
is fun.
if I'm right, you did some movies with Donald Farmer.
Mm-hmm.
You did Cannibal Hookers.
Yeah.
Now you're obviously doing this film.
Yeah,
So tell me a
Killer Waves
little
2.
bit about how that was on set with Donald.
Donald and everybody, James and Caroline, were awesome. They were fun to work with, especially for my first film ever in my whole life. My first time on set ever.
Exciting.
It was so much fun. I was really nervous and excited. And then my favorite thing is they're like, don't spill the blood. So what happens when you're a klutz? You spill the blood.
You're
Luckily,
just like me.
It spilled perfectly. So it worked. So I'm like, yay! And then I'm like, ah.
Well, that's fabulous. So I did actually get a chance to check that movie out, and now I'm here on the set of Killer Waves. How did you get linked up doing this? With
James hit me up because he loved me in working with him in Cannibal Hookers. So
Yes.
he's like, hey, Lilian, you want to do a topless scene for Killer Waves 2? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Where? And I'm like, you need me for anything else? He's like, yeah, let's do White Skull 2 from dusk till dawn. You can be this vampirist. And I'm like, yes, I got the perfect dress for it.
From dusk till bong.
Dusk till dawn.
Okay, so you have to spill a little bit of the beans on that one. What is that about, and what is the bong involved?
And it's like, so it's a bunch of stoners.
Love it.
And like, there's this like, it's kind of like a Scooby-Doo concept, but except Scooby-Doo is a bat and is a cop.
Yes.
And I don't really know much of the story as far as I don't want to give it away.
It's okay. It's okay.
So,
That was enough
those
right
are
there.
a
I think
little
that's
bit-
great.
I'm gonna have my bong on set for sure.
You got to with a name like that.
Right?
So, being the scream queen that you are, what got you into horror films?
I've been in love with horror since I was little, and when I first came out to Cali about 5 years ago, my husband and I do music together, and he does like this horrorcore, metal, BDSM fetish thing on stage.
Awesome.
It's really cool. We do like fire on stage. We do sideshow like human blockhead. We light ourselves on fire. We use angle grinders and shoot sparks from our tits and our legs and
That's
shit.
fucking awesome.
We walk around with a staple gun and we play the staple game. Each body part is a different price.
Oh, shit.
So it's real staples.
Oh, does that hurt?
I like it.
You like it?
So one day at the Whiskey, we were opening for Wednesday 13.
Amazing.
And it just so happened Bill Moseley and Caroline Williams were there to open for him.
You mean Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2?
Yes, Caroline Williams and Bill Moseley, which is House of Thousand Corpses.
Of course.
So
Rob Zombie, yes.
And I met Bill Moseley through Monster Palooza through my friend Ari Lehman, first Jason, who introduced me to him and Kane Hodder and Andrew Divoff.
Love all
my
those
favorites.
guys.
They're all sweethearts. I love the horror community.
Isn't it funny that Jason, like you see him and he's in this costume?
Kane is a sweetheart. But because Ari introduced me the way he did, he's like, oh yeah, she loves Jason. What does Kane do? Picks me up in the Jason chokehold. I'm like, oh, you're an asshole.
But the nicest asshole in the world.
Right? And he knows.
He
There's
does.
a photo. He's just smiling. And every time he sees me, like a year later, I'm wearing a dress and I avoided him on purpose. He gets up from the booth, grabs a machete, and follows me around the booth and starts lifting my dress up. I'm like, excuse me, just because you're my favorite serial killer doesn't mean you see my ass for free.
See, that's awesome.
But because of me meeting Bill that way, Caroline was there, and he's like, isn't she your favorite scream queen? She was the one who inspired you to be a scream queen, correct? I'm like, yes. He's like, Caroline, this is my good friend Lilian. I'm like, hi. Thank you for being an inspiration. She's like, honey, you're perfect, and you will go far in the horror world. I'm like,
Yes.
You're the best.
Oh my god. So, I mean, when you think about it that way, because Carolyn Williams is
such a
fucking
sweetheart, yeah?
amazing.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal actress.
And now you're doing horror films. You got to meet Carolyn Williams. So, I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that kind of like full circle almost?
It really is. Between her and Bill and everybody, I'm just like, I feel like I'm in heaven, you know?
I can't even imagine. It gives
And they're
me
all
chills.
sweethearts,
And it's funny because the horror community
They're
is
so humble and sweet.
I mean, you see them on screen killing people
And they're
and
just
being
normal
horrible.
people like
the
us.
nicest fucking
Yes.
people that you would ever meet in your
Yeah,
entire life.
exactly.
So you are going to be forever in this horror lifestyle, horror community, and I am so excited to watch you grow your career and become the next Carolyn Williams and
No, I
literally
just want to
blow
be
it away
like,
with the
I
Scream
want to be
Queens.
with her. I don't want to talk. You know? I want to be like one day do a film with her. Like she's my older sister, like my aunt or my mom or something. And we do
Yes.
some crazy fucked up killing shit together.
I love it. And see, you just put it out there in the universe. Now watch it happen.
Right.
Now, where can people find you? All of your fans. Where can they find you? Instagram, Facebook, social media.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, OnlyFans, and Patreon. Lilian Sin, Voodoo Kitten.
Yes. Say that one more time.
Lilian?
Just 'cause of the noise outside.
Lilian Sin, Lilian, only one L in the middle. It's
Only
very
one L.
confusing. Sin, the Voodoo Kitten.
Boom. We are going to be looking forward to all of that, and I can't wait to see the movies when they're all done. You are phenomenal.
You did great tonight, too.
Oh,
You died amazingly.
Thank you. I mean, what could you do? There's a bunch of topless girls running around and blood spurting out of my mouth. That makes for a perfect horror movie.
Well, don't forget the loot.
And the loot, naturally. Thank you so much, Lillian. You are the best.